Hey everybody. 11 months ago, we started our Liftoff campaign, which was a goal to raise funds to do 3 projects: the patio, the atrium, and the barn, as well as 9 ministry rockets. Those rockets have been launched. We've been giving you updates about them all year, and today we're gonna give you an update on what's going on with our building projects. Here we are on the outside of the Epic Barn. Tell us about the barn, Glenn.
Well, you can see, as you can see right through here, they're still in the framing stages. We're waiting for our permits to come through so that we can continue. We're gonna turn it into an assembly space with offices and classrooms. And we've got a lot of beautiful materials here from Louis Brender up in Leavenworth.
Louis the man.
Yeah, buddy. And then we have our steel we're getting from Waterville. Josh Barnes is fabricating.
Josh
producing.
is the man.
He's awesome. And our concrete work here is done by Ignacio's Concrete.
Nacho's the man. You know who you are, Nacho. You're the man.
And we've got our framing is all being completed by AES, who's just been fantastic to work with. It's a little quiet right now. We're waiting for the city to get through the process of checking out our new set of plans, and the assembly space that we want to turn this into has to be okayed by them before we move forward. Come on, Josh!
There you go. Woo! Out here is where we're going to have a really cool courtyard area between the barn and the chapel. So you can have your wedding, roll out of the chapel, have this really cool courtyard area. Glenn, who's here working for us?
Right now it's Smith's crew. His name is Shad. He's pretty artistic and quite apt with that piece of machinery. He's one of the best in the industry at what he does, and he's been setting these rocks now for a full week. He's creating areas where the soil can stay up and mitigating any soil erosion for the future. He's giving us the ability to get around the structures nice and easily with equipment. And he's setting this stone in here to separate the 2 spaces so that when we're having people use the chapel, they can come through and use the barn and use the space in between in the nice seasons.
So this is the atrium, and this is going to become the front door. So when you come to church, you'll walk in these front doors into the atrium. There'll be the play silo on the right, which is a silo on the outside, and a 4-tiered play structure on the inside, conditioned 365 days a year. Our kids can play in there. It's going to be awesome. Themed out around the Apollo 8 story that we told during liftoff. On the left will be a little cafe for the church to use on Sunday mornings. Above the cafe is the bookstore, reading area, as you recall. Go check it out. So here it is. Check it out. So Glenn, what are they working on right now?
Right now we've got a couple projects going on. We see right now the Salcedo's not here at the moment, but they've done a beautiful job of the HVAC, which is great. They've been setting us up, and they've got our American flag flying. We're gonna get the envelope wrapped up here in the next couple weeks. Get some plywood on the outside so that we're all enclosed, and we can get our windows and storefront framing complete as well.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. So picture being up here. Glenn's gonna build his crew massive, like, floor-to-ceiling bookshelves here. So there'll be bookshelves. It's gonna be super cool, like old library vibe. You can be up here reading, hanging out. You can look out onto the atrium. You can look over through the windows and see kids playing in the play silo. You can go down. That wall will come out, and that's the way you'll go into Grace Kids. This wall will come out. That's the way you'll go into the community hall. And then right there in the center where that steel shear wall is, Glenn's gonna build, you ready for this? The most epic Americana fireplace in the history of the world. You can look out, you can see the atrium, which is super cool. You can see the chapel through the windows. Right here, you hang a left. This door, if it wasn't locked, would take you into the back of the community hall. So you show up late, you got a kiddo, the service has started, you don't want to come in and make a big scene, you pop up the stairs, pop in the back, grab a seat, bada bing, bada boom. Glenn, show us what's going to be over here.
Yeah, so this whole area is going to be seating, and as you walk this direction, there's going to be a 2-layered, 2-level outdoor patio with a fireplace and a seating area up top. And then we can get down the stairs over there to get to the lower area. It's gonna have a kitchenette, outside barbecue on a trailer, enough to support a whole family or an event in the outdoors. You'll see steel and wood for the pergola up above, and it'll be open air.
So that's the update, Grace City Church. Thank you so much for your generosity. As you know, we started this Liftoff campaign 11 months ago, and you've been giving generously, and we've been building furiously. And I just want you to know, if you're new to the church, we're doing all of this with cash. Had we done this in this crazy supply chain disruption, inflationary economy with interest rates going up, had we had to use a bank to do this, it would cost a ton more money. And so your generosity, your graciousness, your faithfulness to follow through on your pledges is what's allowing us to do all this with cash as quick as possible and as cheap as possible. So thank you. We're 11 months in. We got one more month to go, and then we're hoping to have most of this construction done in what, like 2 weeks?
Yeah, you're right on target there.
Yeah, so be praying for the Stephanchosaurus. He's got a lot of work to do the next 2 weeks. God bless.